This video is for you if you've ever been pregnant, whether it was 4 months ago, 40 years ago, whatever it was. I think this video is really gonna help you with your core work. And the thing is, if you never did any postpartum specific training for your core, you may still find even a decade later, it's really hard for you to activate and target the core muscles, which can of course affect lots of things with our health and of course the way that our stomach looks as well. So I'm gonna share with you 3 key things that made an amazing difference in my ability to heal from my unexpected C-section that I think are gonna make a really big difference for you. And if you know anybody who's pregnant or expecting or just had a baby, make sure you send this to them because I truly believe it's gonna make a big difference in their healing. So I have laid out a lot in the text as well. So if you're more of a reader, you can read the text. But let me know how old your baby is, even if he is now 50 or however old they are. Let us know in the comments. And let's go ahead and get into the first thing that I did. So first thing that I did was just called core connection breathing. And I did that in the first 4 weeks after having my son. I really didn't do any specific core work outside of breathing at the beginning and really being mindful of my posture when I was breastfeeding, when I was like sleeping in weird positions and all of that. So one of the best things you can do is train yourself out of sucking in and holding your belly in. So first, you can try this with me, is just let your belly completely go. Let it be soft. Put a hand on your ribs and a hand on your lower belly. Take a deep breath in and feel like you're filling your belly up from the bottom up to the top. Then as you exhale, think about zipping across and down all the way down to your pubic bone. Now, when you first start doing this postpartum, it's really soft in there. It takes a long time to regain that strength and connection, but just simply doing even 10 repetitions of that during the days, postpartum is gonna make a big difference. And if you are somebody who feels like you can't connect with your core in ab exercises, start doing that core breath. And really, I find the sensory input from my hands really helps me connect and feel that. It took me years, to be honest, to feel this lower part of my abdominal muscles again, post C-section. It took a lot of work. Number 2 is then starting, once you're cleared, I did this at about 6 weeks, stomach massage. Stomach massage is amazing. I've been for a lymphatic drainage massage and the way that my stomach looked after was insane. But I did very specific stomach massage work that my pelvic floor physiotherapist recommended to me. I'm gonna share with you one of my favorite things right now. So it's kind of hard for me to show, of course, my scar is really low right down here. But what you do is find where your scar is and you do little teeny circles on it, back and forth, and gradually you start increasing the level that you are going to be massaging and you get in there a little bit more. Then you hold down and you pull up across your body. It's like this. Your skin gets all red and you do this all along your scar, pulling all the way up. You can do it with oil at the beginning. And you're making sure that you're mobilizing that scar. The reason why you want to do this is because a lot of women post C-section, their scar is so tight that it actually makes a little indent, and then the fat and skin hangs over that indent. But even when I've been much heavier, I didn't have that indent from the C-section because I did so much scar massage. So even if you are a few years post C-section, I highly suggest working at that scar to loosen the scar tissue, because our body is amazing and it just goes, oh, if there's been an injury, I'm just gonna tighten and pull and cinch everything back together. But that can actually cause pain, pelvic floor dysfunction, issues with contracting your core, and of course, it doesn't look as great either when it's super tight and indented. So I'm lucky that my scar is nice and flat because, well, I shouldn't say lucky. I put the work in a few different ways. And scar massage and stomach massage was number 2 that I did 6 weeks postpartum. Then I started with general movement, and then the biggest thing that has helped by far, and tip number 3, is the Trim Core Challenge. This is a program that was designed to help women learn how to truly activate their TVA, transverse abdominis. That's the muscle that is actually responsible for being like a corset inside your body. So we do this through stomach vacuums, which are amazing postpartum at really helping to draw the ribs back in and get the diaphragm and pelvic floor working together again. And then, of course, complete workouts that include the stomach vacuum, core breathing, core exercises, and then HIIT exercises to help with fat burning. Those few things in just a 15-minute routine that is totally doable for any mom. Even if you have to have your baby right beside you while you do it, 15 minutes 3 times a week is all it takes to start seeing noticeable changes in the way that your belly looks. For so many of us, we have such big changes. Now we have scars, now we have stretch marks, now we have extra fat, extra skin, like there's a lot going on. But I find personally, if you can really work at that area and start seeing changes, you find it easier to love your new body. Like, is my body ever going to be the same as it was before I had a baby? I don't know, but I've put the work in and I feel strong and confident in where I'm at. And that's gone a long way in my ability to be happy with my body and connect to my core. And now I can do some of the most challenging exercises out there for the core. And I can feel my lower abdominals firing and working, even though I had a C-section. And post-baby time is like just one of the most kind of fragile times in a woman's life. So if I could be a part of getting you back to feeling like yourself again, feeling strong, and noticing changes in your body that help you feel more confident and good in your skin, that is only going to make you a better wife, mother, partner, person by doing all of those things. So if you want the workout, comment workout or go see the workout on the next page. I think you're going to love it, and I really think it's going to make a big difference for you if you've ever had a baby. And I think it's gonna be really great for you. I'm excited for you to give it a try. Lisa right here says, I see a small difference every time I do the Trim Core workout, though not postpartum. I need help in that area. I mean, many of us do, depending on your body type, your posture, your age, your hormones. The stomach can just be an area that is really tough to target. So it's nice to have a targeted workout that you know is specifically for that area that you can just do a couple times a week. So let's get you started. I think you're gonna love it. It's not just me who's gotten amazing results from it. It's literally hundreds of thousands of women right from home, just working out a couple times a week with no equipment, have seen amazing differences, and I believe that you can too. So I'll see you on the mat. Let's get to it.